Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you have an amazing day. Please do subscribe, like and comment if you want to support my channel. Thank you. Okay, let's jump to the story right away.
Dear Spirit is asking for a justice about Sheep Speed's murder attempts from the young patriarch.
What nonsense are you talking about? I didn't push you down the mountain. Do you still want to deny it? When I found Dear Spirit, she was at the bottom of the mountain. That's right. I testify that Dear Spirit was pushed down the mountain by Sheep Speed. Even if that's the case, isn't Dear Spirit not injured? Furthermore, I didn't do it on purpose.
Leopard Bound also helps testify for Dear Spirit.
She's not injured because I caught her right she fell down from the mountain. If it wasn't for me, Sister would have been smashed into a meat pie. Where did this guy come from again? Why did he have to show up to ruin my good things? This bad female who bullied Sister, I must let her pay. Young Patriarch, Dear Spirit and her companions are so fierce, not like me who no one cares. Sheep Speed, enough. How you are? Didn't you know more clearly yourself? At this point, do you still want to ride? From now on, Sheep Speed have to collect 20 loads of food every day and give it to the tribe. And in these 3 months, all the material distribution in the tribe will not longer be shared to you. But young patriarch, why should I? If you are not satisfied with my decision, then go find the patriarch. I believe that my father will only punish you harder than me.
Sheep Speed can still get furious with Dear Spirit after being punished.
Dear Spirit, are you satisfied now? Indeed, I'm now satisfied. Snake Shadow, let's go. Unexpectedly, young patriarch is not as outrageous and irrational as I imagined. Sister, wait for me. Dear Spirit, you deliberately embarrassed me and forced the young patriarch to punish me. I have never suffered such grievance since I was a child.
Instead of repenting, she even holds a deep grudge against Dear Spirit.
It seems that Sheep Speed probably won't just quit like this on Dear Spirit. But compared to Sheep Speed, what I'm more worried is this person.
The young patriarch bewares of Leopard Bound, who is a wandering beast man.
If I didn't sense wrong, his rank is probably on the same level as Snake Shadow. It's just don't know why he seems to be deliberately hiding his strength. There are not many wandering beastmen that are still active outside, except for the group of guys who almost wiped out our clan. With such a strong strength, does he have something to do with the group of wandering beastmen who are massacring everywhere? What is the purpose of he joining into our tribe?
Actually, as we know, Leopard Bound's purpose is only want to court Dear Spirit and become her mate. A moment later, Leopard Bound is seen pretending to fall down and acting as a spoiled child.
Sister.
He even cries and hugs on to Dear Spirit's leg.
Leopard Bound don't wanna go on.
It turns out he wants to stay inside the cave with them. Still tries to act as a pitiful child so that Dear Spirit can accept him to stay inside with them.
Although sleeping in the open air or something, Leopard Bound has long been used to it. Even if I were to be accidentally caught in the rain and get sick, and mastered how to take care of myself when I'm sick. But there is no sister outside. Leopard Bond is scared. I don't wanna leave sister.
Dear Spirit pets Leopard Bound's head like petting a cat.
Leopard Bond.
Suddenly, a hand grabs on the Leopard Bound's neck, lifting him up like lifting up a cat.
Let go of me, you bad guy. Wandering beastmen have to practice how to live alone in the wild since they're born. If he really was a stupid beastman who couldn't hide even in the rain, he would have died in the jungle long ago. Be good, don't let those males with ulterior motives approach you next time. Snake Shadow.
After throwing away the cat, he touches Dear Spirit's lip.
I would get angry, you know.
Snake Shadow is trying to flirt with Dear Spirit. He is staring at Dear Spirit flirtatiously while touching her lips. And when he just started to flirt with Dear Spirit, the young patriarch came and interrupts the intimate moment.
Excuse me, sorry for the interruption. I saw this scene as soon as I came by. Isn't it a little too stimulating? Young patriarch, what's the matter?
Being interrupted, Snake Shadow is a bit irritated.
I'm here to talk to Dear Spirit about something.
Hearing the young patriarch want to find Dear Spirit, Snake Shadow emits heavier oppression feeling.
The oppressive hearing of the Snake Shadow is too strong. It's better to find a good talker to find out the purpose of this report first. Snake Shadow.
Dear Spirit then tries to stop Snake Shadow from intimidating the young patriarch by calling his name and holding his hand.
Okay, go ahead. Good timing. I happen to have some grudges that need to be settled with that leopard behind Dear Spirit's back.
Recalling he has a more important task to do first, he then allows the young patriarch to have a talk with Dear Spirit.
I always feel like Snake Shadow is not quite right. He wouldn't fight with Leopard Bond, would he? He wouldn't, don't worry.
In his inner heart, the young patriarch actually thinks the opposite of what he answered just now.
That imposing manner. Like hell if he wouldn't.
And indeed, Snake Shadow is seen threatening Leopard Bound.
Don't think I don't know where your feline glands are. Next time you dare to secretly mark my female with your scent.
It turned out Leopard Bound marked Dear Spirit with his scent like a cat.
Or pretend to be pitiful.
Snake Shadow shows Leopard Bound his Azura look while threatening him.
I will kill you. A beastman who exclusively owns a female is not a good beastman. Furthermore, sister can have multiple males anyway. Why don't I kill you before you kill me, so sister can be all mine? Don't worry, when I become sister first mate, you just wait to call me big brother.
Being taunted, Snake Shadow becomes furious.
You're calling that?
And pinches Leopard Bound's neck hard. Next chapter spoiler, is that Bear the young patriarch beast form?